Welcome into Getting Help from Uncle Sam. And I have two of my favorite people here. This is so exciting. Folks, we talk about the military, we talk about our country, we talk about all the good things. Let me introduce you to a couple of the good things right here. Okay, say it for me. I'm dying laughing. We've got the French.
American Lieutenant Colonel Chay Derbigny.
Chay Derbigny. I love that. And then you're Douglas DeMaio, Colonel Douglas DeMaio, but you're Cinco de Mayo to us.
Thank you.
And to most of our audience by now. So we had talked a little bit about the objectives of the air show, because you don't put on anything as big as an air show at Maxwell Air Force Base, which is huge, without having a purpose and a goal. And to go back over that real quickly, a lot of this has to do with the community and the military partnership with retention of our military people, with recruitment of our people to come into the military. There is no draft in America. This is a volunteer force. And without the military, we have no safety. That is the line that keeps people from crossing, that gives us freedom. And I frankly, I'll be honest with you, to me there is not a job that I respect more than those of you in the military, and that's all branches. But we have Maxwell Air Force Base here, and frankly, air power is probably, in my mind, the strongest, most advantageous thing that we have. So when we do this air show, let's talk a little bit about what can you expect? What do you expect? How can you get in? Let us know what you think about the access, what you're going to have, what you know so far.
Yes, ma'am, I'll do our best. We had, how many did we have in 2017?
80,000 on Saturday, 60,000 on Sunday.
60,000 on Sunday. And we're expecting, because we haven't had one in 7 years, we're expecting up to 200,000 people this time. And so we're going to open the gates, two main gates, our main Day Street gate and the Maxwell Boulevard entrance.
Great.
We'll have some opportunities to ride buses, working with the city to try to get Cranford Bowl down by ASU, people can take a bus in. So with that, please be paying attention to the instructions and advice we give you on how to get on seamlessly and safely. And coming in there, so we're opening up the gate, it's going to be open to all. So with that, security, don't bring that much stuff, right? Just come in with your body, and if you have kids, we bring the strollers, but just try to limit what you bring in. But with that, once you walk in, we're going to have several statics. First thing you're going to see is that big C5, big C17, our STEM exposition off to the left, our amazing school liaison officers and our outreach team. They're working to put a STEM exposition together, and that'll be on the Friday.
Great.
So if you think robots, we're thinking VR headsets and hands-on activities to try to inspire our kids to pursue STEM careers, science, technology, engineering, and math.
When he mentions VR headsets, we're talking about virtual reality, which is, I mean, we are in a whole different era now. And we're also in a whole different era of warfare, because cybersecurity is a major function. How is the base safe with 200,000, all these people?
Yes, ma'am. So there's surveillance. We're going to have thick metal detectors as people walk in to make sure we're scanning folks as they come into the gates. Just Overwatch. We have a phenomenal security team. We're partnering with the Alabama National Guard to help give us more people.
Okay.
So at different checkpoints. And then the best is just if you see something that's suspicious, speak up. That'll help out our team. So just having, Americans protect Americans is huge there. But it is a risk. You open up the gate. But we can't achieve the objective of making friends if you're locking everything down.
Well, I'm going to trust that you'll pretty much have a handle on it.
Yes.
Because after all, Maxwell is the intellectual leadership. That's Air University. Every bright mind that comes through is going to come through Air University in Maxwell.
Yes,
so you have got the cream of the crop of the Air Force, basically, coming right here to Montgomery, Alabama. So we should be very proud, and we should do everything we can to support that. And then again, Cinco, you were working on a lot of things with the F-35 at the 187th Fighter Wing, and that is coming to fruition.
It is, and as we mentioned earlier, we had just the simple overflight last time. That was really difficult to get, and but the city really bonded together, and we got that flying over. And literally the next day, the announcement was made. It was really an incredible time, but it is an amazing tool for recruitment. And one of the things that we saw, I get choked up when I talk about it because the kids are the ones that you're trying to reach. And military air shows, realize, are free to get in. And so it's a real great opportunity to bring them in. And we saw, as I briefed the pilots on the first day of the air show, we did a practice show the day before. And that day of the air show, I talked to them and I said, yesterday I saw something, and I took my cell phone out and I talked about my son. I said, I saw them go from this to that, and just watch. And you make that very visceral connection to air power, and it's very powerful. And that's the strength of an air show.
Well, and these will be the leaders and the warriors of the future who will be working in all these arenas. Not everybody has to be a pilot, but there are loads of brilliant pilots out there. And we will have the Blue Angels, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I love that. So you will be seeing, well, the Thunderbirds and the Blue Angels both. That's the best there is. So you have an opportunity to see that. You'll have vendors. It's wonderful. There'll be food. There'll be all kinds of attractions. And thank you so much. Thank you so much. You are the people that make these things possible, and we so much appreciate you. And remember, April 6th and 7th.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and we'll be following up with other segments to let you know more about all the details that you'll need. And God bless America and our military, and thank you for being with us, and we'll be right back.